Hey guys, what's rocking? What's good? So today, I know you guys are like, Lala, what the hell is going on with that wig? Yeah, I'm bringing you guys these flat irons from flatironexperts.com. They're the KQC professional ceramics. They're 1 inch plate width. They have the 1 inch plate width. They're the X Heat ceramic styling irons. You can straighten, flip, and curl. And today we're gonna bring this not of that shiny black material, that shiny black plastic. Where if you do like this, they'll slide through your hands and you'll burn your toes because I mean we're really not wearing our shoes in the bathroom while we're flat ironing our hair. They have the grippies at the end, and the one con that I do have about this, like the one thing that I do dislike, is that the grippies right here, they get hot as hell. Like they're hot right now, and it's only on 300 degrees to flat iron this synthetic wig. I do like that the light flashes and that this part is see-through. The temperature changers right here, it goes from 110 to 3 wait. It goes from 140 to 410. Yeah, so it gets up there. But for the purposes of this video and of this synthetic hair, we're going to keep these at 300. Oh, another thing that I like about them is that they have the hole right here. So if you have the hangy thing, and you can hang your flat irons up while they're still hot, and you can hang them up away from your kids, which I have kids, I have a baby, I have a 4-year-old, and they're known to go up on the counters, and if you don't have the hangy thing, they will get burned. So that's also nice for mothers. So we're going to get into this already clippy right there to pin my curls. So you will want to have a water bottle. I've tested this wig out without water and it still didn't melt, but just for, the safety of my wig, I'm going to wet this one down. And I'm just going to take out I don't know where my brush is, so I mean it doesn't matter. This is not attached to my head, so this comb will work, and I'm just gonna comb it out. Gonna wet it. And let me move my Blackberry. I don't want my Blackberry getting wet. And I don't want it like dripping wet, just like a little bit wet. Just enough so that it's not melting. And I'm gonna take a piece like so. Take my KQC flat irons. These are supposed to be like antibacterial and antifungal or something like that. And the ions on the flat iron are supposed to stop the frizz. So like if you do have a weave and you're trying to blend your hair, that should be like good for blending. And I'm just gonna bump the ends. I mean, we're in a recession, you have to know how to bring these wigs back. For real. I don't know how long I've had this wig, but it's still my favorite wig because I can wash and go with her. Wash and go. And I think I've had this wig for too long. Like, she should have been in the garbage. But if I could keep bringing her back, why not keep reinventing her? Every time I change her up, people are like, what wig is that? And I'm like, girl, this is Cynthia. This is Alexis. So, yeah. And I'm just bumping the ends. Bumping the ends. Trying to bump the ends.
More violent the offense, the closer the relationship to the suspect. This much violence, probably somebody new. Definitely. There was no signs of forced entry. We didn't see anything that was obviously stolen. Right away, I mean, at least I believe, and I think everybody else believed, that this had to have been somebody that she let in or somebody.
And she flat irons really nicely.
Discovered that the killer may have left a telltale clue.
And see, these ends are real raggedy, so these ends really need it. I think I burnt these ends once. So yeah. They really need to be flat.
She is Norma's former daughter-in-law and her caregiver. Investigators note that Niles appears distraught, but she raises their suspicions. When she arrived at the scene that day, she was wearing Nike shoes.
So yeah, I'm gonna go through my whole head, flat iron whoever she is gonna be this week, and I'll come back and show you guys the finished results, and I'll also see if I can get my KQC irons to do this dope little curl that I like to do. So I'll see you guys in a few. Right now I'm just finishing up this side. This part right here is pinned up because that is going to be my curls around the crown, but I flat ironed this whole side, and I'm going to finish up this side. These hairs is itching the mess out of my nose.
Afraid that he's gonna strike again, so we gotta get to something quick. But his search for
And I'm not going in no particular like layer or anything like that. I'm just getting it done.
the investigators' worst fears are confirmed. At an antique shop a 5-minute drive from Canyon Lake, the killer strikes again. She attempts to strangle the owner, Dorinda Hawkins, with a rope.
And I just take the piece and kind of like throw it onto the side with the rest of the flat iron hair. And like this, I need to pin this too, because all of that is going to be like curls. So, yeah, something like that.
As she woke up a few hours later, they believed that she was safe because she was wearing a very thick turtleneck sweater at the time that may have cushioned the impact on her head. Hawkins now confirms what they've thought all along. The brutal serial killer is a female. Hawkins gives them a description, but they still have no way to identify her.
All in my lashes and stuff. But yeah, you just want to make sure that it's really combed out good. And let me tell you, don't put like no product on your synthetics unless it's like, you know how well, I did my synthetics in Woolite in hot water to bring them back, and then I'll either roll them or whatever. But I never spray like oil sheen or like any sort of product in them, because then they just start looking shiny and stuff like that, and you don't want that. And once you flat iron, like if you have one like this, once you flat iron it, it gets back lustrous. It gets its luster back or something. I don't know.
Miles from the site of the Canyon Lake murders. In a hair salon, a stylist describes the credit card holder, an attractive blonde woman in her late 30s. I cut her hair. The description doesn't match Helen Niles, investigators' former suspect. I'd say more of a kind of strong wing. But the hairdresser's description of the newly dyed redhead does match that of the blonde woman who attacked Dorinda Hawkins in her antique shop. That's when pieces of the puzzle really started to come together as far as the female suspect involved in this case. Greco has little doubt that Hawkins' assailant is the same person who killed.
So now it's all like, it's all silky. I need to get my yeah, all that's flat iron, and it looks nice. I'm a side. I usually like to wear my stuff to the side like that and have like big earrings and stuff. So let's see if it will do the curls that I like. If not, I'm gonna flat iron this out and kind of like, yeah. So we'll see. We'll test it. And I learned this curl actually on YouTube from this girl. I don't know her name, but yeah, I did it on my full legs.
She reverses herself, saying she believes she knows the identity of the killer. The picture you showed me yesterday, I think it's my stepdaughter, Dana. Helen's stepdaughter is a 36-year-old unemployed. She's attractive, has no criminal record, and comes
Oh
from an
no,
affluent
it's
family.
not gonna work with this
Helen offers
Simpson.
Brenda one more detail that all but convinces him of her guilt. She also
And
said
you're
that
supposed to be
her
able
stepdaughter
to
had recently had her hair
slide
cut.
it down.
Right,
So
everything
no,
is
it's not
starting to
gonna
line
work
up
with
now.
this. So what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna have to do is I am going, see those girls are still in. I'm just gonna have to wet them down, wet the sides down, and put my rollers in. So this is the finished product, and this is the back. I found my brush and I brushed it out because I noticed that it was kind of ratted right up in here. But this is the back and this is the front, and I usually split it like this because I like to look really full. I really don't care about nothing else, but I like to look full in the front. And I have to say, my KQC irons from FlatIronExperts.com really did the job. I'm impressed. Like, it brought this wig all the way back. I think I am going to go in with my curling irons and curl. I like my crown to have curls, so I'm going to curl around here. I'm going to curl all of that. And these flat irons, I want to say, these flat irons do curl hair. But this is synthetic, so you really need like the real round curling irons for a synthetic wig like this. Or I just don't know what I'm doing. So maybe practice makes perfect with the curls and synthetic hair. But if you guys can see, like, it's back shiny. It's not dull and all of that. So thanks so much, Flat Iron Experts, for helping me bring my wig back. It's back. It's bouncing. It's gonna blow in the wind. And yeah, I love my new flat irons. Now I'm going to turn them off like so and hang them up so that they can I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and request. And Oh My Lanza Juicy Couture is going to be on hotlook.com when on Tuesday. Juicy Couture is going to be on hotlook.com, so I'll make sure to post this video on Monday, and I'll have a link to Hotlook below. Yeah, so comment, rate, subscribe, and request, and there will be a tutorial for this look coming up, and this is featuring Physicians Formula Cosmetics, and there will also be a review on the Physician Formulas palette. So yeah, make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, request, and tell me what your favorite flat irons are, or if you have these KQC flat irons, or if you know how to curl a synthetic wig or synthetic hair with flat irons like this. Any tips and tricks will help me out. Thanks again. Bye.